Okay, ready? Ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a play fake. Carr.
The pass caught by Olave.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And now Carr changing the formation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Carr now on first down.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. In motion right, Olave.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara.
Down the left sideline. Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Alvin Kamara,
as the first half is winding down.
And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
On the double.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Set, cut.
Final play of the half, Young.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great. It's caught inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 60 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Carr.
Olave holds it in.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Explode. 93.
To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Fights forward at the 20.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here is Young. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A play fake, now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down. 52 First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. On play action, now Carr. This one taken in by Olave. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
First down, Saints.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, fighting off the defender. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And running with power here. He's still on his feet. And finally brought down at the 43. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Young. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are on their way to a 2-0 start. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
808. Hey, 734. Raider 9. New straight chief. Hey, Raider 2.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2.
We're good. $29. Your mic.
Carr will look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
41. Panthers 22.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Now Young going to move him around. Young off the bootleg. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's Young on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To the air once more, Young. Johnson's got it complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mega. Blaster, 6.
From the red zone now, Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 31 yards. First down.
Carr going to look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
7:34. Express.
Carr will try it again on second down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And quickly they get to the line.
Third down. Third and 14.
On third and long, it's Carr. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
They go play action. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Now here's Young. And once again, this is Sanders. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And from the 41, this is second and a yard.
On play action, Young. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a fifth interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
93. 618. 93. What's up?
Carr going to throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Marcus May with a pick.
Now their defense out in the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Taylor on the coverage.
One last shot for Young. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's a...
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The heels, cause I'm